Hello everyone, Coach Jandy here. So let me be honest with you. Are you nervous about that? So let's talk about people that say that. So let me be honest with you, if I'm truthful, things like that. And I will admit I have a tendency to do that. And people will say that people that make those statements actually are not being honest, but that is just not the truth. So let me explain. So one of the cool things that I've gotten to do over the last 5 years, and it's just on my own self-study, is I've learned a lot about body language. And one of the big things that I had to learn was to not take one thing about a person and make a judgment. Okay, so if somebody's got their arms like this, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're upset with you. They could be cold, or it could just be how they have stood their entire lives. They're comfortable, okay? So if we make that judgment on that one thing, we're going to likely be wrong. So one of the big things that I've learned in body language is you have to read 2 or more, usually typically 2 to 3, different types of things that are going on all at once. So if I were like, okay, now we got a problem. Houston, we have a problem. So that is signaling to you because there's multiple things going on. So now, one of the things that I also learned is people have patterns that they are brought up with from a very, very early age. So even speech patterns are the way they say things. So what you have to do is you have to get a baseline, okay? Is this something that the person always says or always does? And so if that is the case, it may just be a learned response. Now, doesn't take away the fact that yes, sometimes, okay, it can be that they're lying to you all the time. But you cannot make that judgment. You got to still see other things going on. Now, because I'm a B personality, and B personalities, we're connectors, we're relators. We want to relate with you. We want the truth, we want the warm and fuzzies. So for us, saying something like, let me tell you the truth, or in all honesty, it doesn't mean anything. It actually means something good. It means I'm about to open up my heart. I'm about to tell you how I feel from my gut, and I'm about to share. So it does not mean, hey, I'm about to lie to you. Now, somebody else, okay, that has a proven history or that is a liar, something like that, obviously you have to be very careful. But those phrases don't necessarily mean anything. And we can get so caught up, in these, internet memes and phrases, or just decide one way. And I recognized a long time ago that when I got rigid, and would only think one way, then sure enough, I would be proven wrong. So be very careful with that, okay? So today, start watching people's overall longer patterns, okay? Don't just snap judge people for 1 or 2 things or necessarily the way they say things. Maybe that's who they are or their personality, or ask them. Okay, so that's what I have for today. Don't be going out there and judging people, but get to know stuff, okay? Get to know them. So this is Coach Jandy. Look me up under CoachJandy.com, and also under YouTube. I have a lot of these great videos. Have a great one. Bye.